Hello! You're now going to see just how easy it is to set up and monitor your exams with PlaceU. Once you log in, you can easily access a list of the tests that are available for you to schedule for all of your students. To ensure that the test covers exactly what you're looking for, you can preview all of the questions at any time. As you do that, you'll also be able to see the answer key that goes with all of those associated questions. Once you're ready, you can begin the short two-step process to go ahead and schedule the test for your students. With the first step, simply name your test, and then set the dates that you want to make the test available for your students to take it. If you'd like to enable a timer for the test, you can certainly do that. And additionally, if you have students who are entitled to time accommodations, you can set up a special code for them to use. Finally, if you'd like to allow students to retake the test, you can set that up so that the system will automatically enable that for you. In the next step, you'll determine what information you want students to see before they start the test and after they finish the test. With the Pretest section, you could include information such as how much time is allowed for the test, anything about the honor code, or anything else you would like students to know before they get started. In the post-test section, this is where you can give students information that they see after they take the test. You can even customize this so that it's dependent based on the score that they get. So for instance, the student who got 0 questions correct might see that they placed in a Math 117, but the student who did a little bit better might see a different message, and that instead they placed in a Math 137. Once this is done, you can easily preview how this would look for students and ensure that it meets your expectations. And that's it. As you can see, the process only takes a few minutes to complete. Once the test is set up and students have begun taking it, you can access all of the information about how students are doing on the test. In the results screen, you can easily see the students who have taken the test and all of their associated scores and some additional information. If you'd like to see item level data about which questions the students got right or incorrectly, you can get all of that information here by looking at the different columns. Additionally, you can see not only how individual students perform, but how effective the placement test has been at measuring your broader cohort of students. Within the analytics, using percent correct data, you can see if any questions are too hard or too easy. By looking simultaneously at this data with the list of topics, you can ensure that you have good test coverage. For instance, in this example, you can see that the 2 questions on rational functions appear pretty easy, meaning that perhaps the test would be more effective if one of those questions was swapped with a harder rational functions question. Finally, for each question is the Point-Biserial Discrimination. The Point-Biserial Discrimination measures how well student performance on the individual question correlates with performance on the test as a whole. So, for instance, if it's seemingly random who got the question right or wrong, and common that poor students got the question correct, this means the question doesn't really discriminate well, and that'll be highlighted in red and that you may want to replace it or improve it in the future. PlaceU provides all of these analytics to help monitor your exams and ensure they are effective at measuring student proficiency.